Hey guys, it is Seb once again. I'll bring you another game from DevM's replay pack. This is the same map against the same opponent as last game, but they have switched side. I mean, not army, but side on the map, so DevM is now south. And he's doing again his one engineer start. I'm wondering if the Wehrmacht player will do again his strange sniper start followed by third pioneer. Now he's doing more conventional start with two pioneers and Volks grenadier. So that seems that seems better, but not that much better actually, because them is doing again that one engineer, and so I hope we'll see this time the two riflemen coming and killing the first, or killing or forcing retreat the first Volks. I'm wondering if he will change his cap order for that or not. We'll see. But it's really strange, seriously. Ever capping that furthest fuel, he should be capping this one and then this one and then this one, because this one is so far. You won't have it connected fast enough, and I don't know. It surely prevents the opponent from capping it early game, but it doesn't give you any resources, and I don't really agree with that kind of expectation. I mean, you need resources yourself, so I don't know. I guess he improved already his cap order a bit. Last time he kept this fuel first. Now it will be connected faster to this one, then this one, and there it is. So that's already better. Not completely sure, but it's better definitely. And now we can see what I said. If you had the second rifleman, if you didn't get that point, but added there, it would be two riflemen versus one Volks grenadier, and the MG would come, and the Volks would already be low health and almost having to retreat, so it would be in a good situation. Now we can't fight because he lost time there. He shouldn't keep them on that cover. He should have just soft retreated to prevent this capping. I don't know what he will try to do there. It just, I don't know, I've never really seen such battle, but Volks are quite long range, so I should win that fight. There's pioneers helping too. The MG is not firing though. Yeah, there it is. I think Devon will lose manpower on that battle, but I could be wrong. But I don't know. It's strange. Why would he do that? He should be capping the map and preventing the pioneer from doing so. Now he's just losing manpower. Already 4 riflemen there, 3 more there, and 3 more there. All of this to kill 3 Volks grenadier. So he lost I lost count, like almost 300 manpower, and Axis lost like not even 100. So it's a 1 to 4 ratio, so it's really bad. You don't want to do that. It didn't allow you more map, it didn't allow you a manpower win, so it was bad. That fight, you shouldn't have picked that fight. You should have self-retreat with the rifleman, made the pioneers retreat, kept the map, and come back later with better units, or not even come back at all. I mean, there's nothing to fight there. There's 5 fuel and 5 munitions. Just don't focus on this. Get the map and leave it up. Nice early triage center. It's always good to to save some manpower, but it's not even waiting for the units to be healed before moving. So I don't know why he did that. I guess he believed he needed the units on the field faster, but that will cost you. It will cost him some manpower for sure. So I don't know what else is doing. Still not the second engineer. I think it's time to get it. When I'm trying this, as I said, it's really to get the first fight advantage. Then after the third rifleman, I get that extra engineer. I needed to put mines to build stuff on my base and ever to flank with flamers. So I won't stay with only one that long. But he's doing it, so we'll see. He's trying to flank. He might get that MG that just used healing, but that MG is uncurved by volts. I don't know what he's doing with his volt grenadiers. There's already flamethrower covering this one. So, and this one didn't fire a bullet against anyone. So that was a useless MG. And there is grenade I heard, so we'll force a retreat probably. There it is. Red cover, lots of damage. And he will finally cap the map. Wehrmacht player didn't lose much manpower until that grenade hit and killed lots of Volksgrenadier guys. Like seven of them or something like that. So it was pretty huge. It compensated for the previous loss. I was hoping to see some mines to prevent Axis from getting back, as I already told in the previous game. I was expecting that. But I guess he's not up for it. Early half tracks, this might be a little problematic because you have nothing that can damage the half track. However, he's not using it actually. He's probably afraid of mine, so it's not that bad to not be over aggressive with it, but it's also kind of losing its advantage of coming that early. And I guess DevM's ult, you have talk and he's getting sticky bombs. So that will prevent the half track to go close range and suppress easily the rifleman. So that's good. It's not hard counters. Well, it can be hard counter if half track isn't marked correctly. Ah, I heard something died. I have no idea what it is. There it was, mine. So yeah, as I said, mines is always a good munition investment, always. Finished the Pioneer, it seems, Pioneer squad. And there was another mine in case the first one didn't kill but just damage health. So that's a cool trick too. Putting more than one mine in a row. We don't see it that often, but can actually really work well. First mine will damage the health of the squad, and the second will kill the guys. However, that disadvantage is if it gets spotted by something, then that's 2 for 1. And it also prevents you to put more mines in other places, since you will spend your munition there. But she's floating them anyway, so that's not a problem in this case. However, sometimes you might be forced to make a choice between spreading them and covering more places, or looking for big damage. Though there it is, bad flanking. Just running from front. It's not good, should be flanking like he did before, but now it's too late. Massive retreat. He will have to retreat this one too. I don't know why. I guess he's betting all the units are in this place, but there's still the machine gun there, so we'll also retreat this one. And he's getting a sniper. I'm not sure if I would have done that, since he has a half track. He can just reinforce his machine gun near his half track, and then his volks too. And once the riflemen are losing men, US player has to retreat. Axis player just reinforce near the half track and can directly push afterwards. So I'm not sure about the effectiveness of that sniper. However, if it will get sticky, so that kind of is losing his only hope. At that point, that was his best unit. Could really prevent the sniper and the rifleman to do much damage, but he wasted it on being close range with rifleman. You should never ever go close range to rifleman with any vehicle once you know he might have sticky bombs. And there comes rangers. They'll probably just finish that half track and then flank. I was going to say flank the machine gun, but it's not even flanking, it's just running over. So there it is, what I was talking about. US losing men and Axis being able to overrun because he kept reinforcing. However, it's not. He finished the squad, so it is good. Not sure why he retreated those. He should have just came back to the half track, so retreat. Cross bot micro by him once again. And there's a grenade. Not doing much. And veteran C2 rifleman, always good to see, especially with that bar. That means they've done a great job. And veteran C building coming, and DevM can shoot that MG. The after is too far. It can allow the MG to reinforce from that far. So the sniper will shoot the guy, and the rangers will go behind. Yeah, classical. It's the lost MG. He can get away. No, we could have a cap with that sniper. Could do it. He's not taking the risk. Taking the MG with rifleman. Some people say it's better rifleman because they cost less to reinforce, but if you take them with the rangers, they will have the rangers armor and become harder to kill. And I'm pretty sure when we reinforce the MG guys, they will come back as rangers guys, even if you pay only the MG reinforcement cost and not the rangers. So it's actually not a bad idea to use rangers instead, but I guess up to you. This is bad. Sending rangers alone against enemy units, it's not something you want. Just wait for your other units, because if rangers get focused fired by when they're running out of cover this way, they're taking lots of damage. They aren't superhero, they're just rangers, and they cost a lot to reinforce, so you don't want to lose them stupidly. He doesn't have the supply yard yet. That's a pretty big mistake, since he's going on heavy infantry. He would benefit from the supply yard. It would increase his upkeep. Well, actually decrease his upkeep, but increase his manpower rate. And also give more veterans to rifleman in case he upgrades it. So that's he should at least have it for the upkeep. That he has lots of fuel that's a mistake. I hope he retreated those to build it. The Axis player doesn't look like he has a plan. Well, now it is. It seems his plan is a stew. That's not a bad idea to call a stew because they're really good against infantry, and rangers can penetrate from their frontal armor. So that is not a bad plan, but I'm afraid give them will have tank deep on time and can just get a Stug M10 to counter the Stu. No, he's doing the mistake, the Ranger's mistake once again. He tried to send them like superheroes alone on the fight. He should be using especially in the lost elves already, he should be using them in the back, waiting for other units to take damage and send them afterwards, because we just lose manpower this way. Axis is setting up a counter snipe, but DevM is playing smart. He's behind these things, preventing from shooting, prevents the sniper from shooting. Oh, bad micro once again. He really has a bad micro. Still getting sticky. That was really a good unit. It was well timed. A bit late, but not that late. And he's going to lose it to sticky bombs and maybe rangers, but they're in a good position to finish it. I guess he'll just throw one or two more sticky bombs. Rangers are surprisingly not lost any other man since last time I talked about them. There it is, after down and 2 down, so that's game. I lost too much units. He didn't manage to counter snipe, might get grenaded. Yeah, there it is. And boom. Nice. Veteran C3 rifleman. Yeah, and once they have veteran C3, they can't really be stopped, especially that early in the game against just Force Grenadiers and Pioneers. I'm sure they could have killed all of those guys before they ever could retreat. So that's it. Well, thanks for watching. I think I'll take a break. Don't expect another shortcast in the next few minutes. Maybe later today or another day. So, but thanks for watching. And yeah, once again, give me feedback as much as you can, since I'm just starting this and I'd like to improve. Thank you.